Boker Tov to everyone. Rabbi Yosef, Chazak Baruch. Every day comes first for Shacharit. And thank you for the tefillah today. Amazing job. Rabbi Hillel, thank you. Rabbi Gavriel, Daniyarov was number 10 today. Thank you. Chazak Baruch. Amazing thing. Now, soon we're starting Selichot. Selichot is waking up. Aval Chatanu. Hashem, but we sinned. We sinned. We come to you to ask for forgiveness. You should know one thing. There's no such a thing Hashem doesn't forgive. There's no such a thing. There's certain sin should hold of us back. No. Make calculations what we did. Come to Hashem, say I'm sorry, and from today on I'm gonna fix all my averot and move on. Move on, start keeping mitzvot. I'll tell you one thing. The geonut of Rav Avram Pam. Rav Pam, every year on Tisha B'Av we used to go to visit his kever. This year we couldn't, I'm sorry. But look what he said. He said like this. Now you should know one thing. A lot of stresses in religious houses because of this. Listen carefully. It's something deep. Mm-hmm. If I become rich overnight, is it guaranteed I'm going to stay rich for long? 90% no. People become rich step by step. They buy first small store and then bigger store and then one house and one building and two buildings. Carefully, when you grow, you stand solid. When you become rich overnight, usually 90% people become rich overnight, they return back who they were in a short term. But when a person becomes rich step by step, he stays long. Same thing he says, Rav Avram Pam, to become Talmid Chacham doesn't take overnight. Sometimes we send our child to learn in yeshivot. 1 month, 2 months, 6 months, comes back, you say, listen, he just knows 2 pages of Gemara. What's going on here? He's not Talmid Chacham. Why you don't know Gemara's pages for that? Rav Avram Pam says, my friend, relax. If person becomes Talmid Chacham overnight, doesn't stay long. There are few cases, few individuals in the world, that's okay. But 99.9% normal people to become Talmid Chacham, it takes step by step, brick by brick, building by building. Do you understand? It doesn't take overnight, doesn't take 6 months, doesn't take even 1 year, 2 years even. It takes time, and then child becomes Talmid Chacham. And if person is zechut like yesterday, Rav Shalom Cohen, yeah, who was that rabbi's name? Gadol Ador. A person becomes Gadol Ador. It takes a lifetime to work. It doesn't take 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years. It's day in, day out. If so, let's wake up. To come close to Hashem doesn't take overnight also. You make Teshuva, you change one step in your life. You don't say, tomorrow I'm going to keep 630 mitzvot, nets, and then 10 dafs a day. Stop, sir. Relax. Step by step. Brick by brick. Build by build solid. And with utmost happiness. If person doesn't have happiness with the Teshuva, it's not real happiness. You want to do real mitzvah? Do with happiness. What we learn on Shabbat? Chachamim say, you have to make bracha before every mitzvah. Why? Because that bracha, that gives you happiness for the mitzvah. Your mitzvah is not fulfilled if you're not happy. You have to do it with, Hashem, thank you. You gave me zechut to do this mitzvah. Now, I want to share with you 2 halachot that people will be running after me because of this, but I have no choice. Now, Aaron, Ahul of HaKohen will be guarding me. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
That's all. Let's continue. Number 1. We know, Selichot you should not say in the beginning hours of the night. We know that. But if you want to attach yourself, like in live stream, or you have connection with the Kotel Maravi, 5 o'clock in the morning, they say you want to say 10 o'clock at night here, to match time, Rav Yitzchak Yosef, Rav Avad Yosef in 3 places says, you're allowed to be lenient, and you're allowed to do with them. But I'll tell you, my life lesson to anyone is in Kiruv. If you can get in the beginning nights of Selichot, in the beginning hours of the night, people to come after work to do Selichot because you cannot get them 6, 7, 5 o'clock, 9 o'clock in the morning, you cannot get them, and you want to get them at 10 o'clock at night. And with this, they step by step will come to learn Torah. You could be somech on that, and mekarev people come closer to Hashem, and you should do that. Number 1. Number 2, right now we're sitting here, right now. In Eretz Yisrael, they're saying Kaddish. But you on the phone with somebody, or live stream, or video call, okay, or face down, face up, or what's that called? Face up? FaceTime, whatever. FaceTime. You on a FaceTime with him, and he says, 1 second, I'm saying Kaddish. You hear this, you have to say Kaddish also. Why? Because it's live, it's happening right now. Vayavor, they say 13 midot, you hear, there's minyan there, you know minyan. You're allowed to answer with them, no problem. Hashem should write and seal us all in the book of life.